as promised, here's part 2 of the Cancun Airport video. And in this video, you're coming on a ride with me from the airport to the resort, and I'm going to answer some of the most frequently asked questions about transportation at the Cancun Airport and Nacho services. And I'll show you what it looks like to make a pit stop because I forgot to pack something, so we had to stop in Playa del Carmen to make a quick purchase. I told you we were going to find the best transportation ever in Cancun, which is Nacho Tours. You and Nacho Tours.
I'm Nacho Jr.
Nacho Jr. And your name?
Well, my name is Tsuyoshi.
Tsuyoshi. Okay, also the great thing about Nacho Tours, Nacho, Tsuyoshi, a few of them, they speak Spanish, English, and Japanese, right? So tell us, welcome in all of the languages.
Bienvenidos a Cancun. Welcome to Cancun. Yokoso, Cancun.
Oh, impressive. Awesome. So it is so quiet here for Sunday morning. It's awesome.
It's early morning, so
yeah.
It's a little bit slow.
A little bit slow. Awesome. So we're going to, before we get in the car, use the restroom. I think someone else might want to get a beer or a drink, and then we're going to make our way. So maybe some margaritas for the ride. Definitely watch part 1 of this video where I take you step by step through the Cancun airport, give you important tips, and review all of the different transportation options. Now, I always opt for the private transportation. You need to arrange this ahead of time. It does cost a little bit more, but I just think a safe and reliable ride is priceless and so worth it, especially when you're traveling internationally. So during the ride, I did a detailed interview with Nacho where he got to show off some of his English, I got to show off some of my Spanish, but it was a really long ride. So I'm just going to highlight a few of the questions, and then the rest of them I'm going to put in the description because I know our attention spans are very short these days, and I don't know if you necessarily want to sit through the entire interview. I also want to mention that I do respond to all comments and questions, so you can add those in the comment section below, and I will answer anything that I might have missed. Anytime that you book with Nacho Tours, you're going to have someone greet you and then escort you to your van. So when you book with Nacho, but really any reputable transportation company will contact you ahead of time and tell you exactly how to find them. Usually they're wearing certain colored shirts, they're going to be standing in a certain area, and they're going to have a sign with your name on it. And then with Nacho, he actually has a greeter that will greet you and then take you over to your driver. And always confirm that you are with the right company. Sometimes companies will try to steal clients. They will approach you, ask you your name, and let you know that your transportation company couldn't make it and they've hired them to take you. And it is a scam. Do not fall for it. In fact, I will link in the description. I do a whole video about different scams that can happen at the Cancun airport. What am I saying? Then the next biggest question is, how much do the services cost? And this depends on so many different factors like how many people, what time of day, where you're going. And just like in the US and all over, the gas prices can fluctuate. So all of his information is in the description below. You can contact his team via WhatsApp. They will give you a free quote, let you know if they are even available because they do book up quickly. Then if you do decide to book, they require a deposit via PayPal. And that's the only way he's accepting deposits right now. It's just the easiest way internationally for him to accept money. And a lot of people will contact me and ask me if this is legit. And the reason why he does that now is because previously he would book rides and then people would not show up. And that can really hurt a small business, whether they got another ride or they canceled their trip and they never communicated it to Nacho. So that's why he's asking now for a small deposit just to confirm the trip and to secure your spot. Well, listen, private transportation is going to cost more. It's going to cost more than the bus. It's going to cost more than anything, but your safety is priceless. Security is priceless. And knowing that you have a ride, a safe ride. The other thing, we've taken lots of transportation before we knew Nacho in Cancun. Doesn't mean you're going to have a responsible driver and a safe driver. So I've been in taxi cars where I'm afraid for my life. So the other great thing is all of his drivers are very cautious and know the roads in Cancun. Right now we need to stop at the store. So we had asked Nacho and his team if we could stop and they said no problemo. Again, they're just going to add that cost into your trip and they're happy to do it if it fits into the time. We're going to get some sandalitos. Sandalitos. ¿Cómo se dice? Sandalias. ¿Sandalias?
Sandalia o en México se utiliza mucho chancleta.
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 Chancleta?
Sí.
Oh. Yes, believe it or not, forgot flip-flops. So we stopped in Playa del Carmen. There was a little place that was like, I think 10 or 12 bucks because I really didn't feel like paying $50 at the resort. And if the driver has time, they can do this last minute. But the best recommendation is if you know you want to make a stop, plan this ahead of time, and then they will just add in any costs necessary. And then during the rest of the trip, he answered questions like how far in advance should you book, more about his drivers, and if he offers other services like tours, which he does. And all of that will be in the description below. And then we reminisce on how we met, which was like 6 or 7 years ago. So now he's like family. It was really kismet because I had gotten scammed at the airport when I was going to the resort. So when I told the resort about it, they made sure that I got a really good driver going back to the airport. And it was Nacho. And he was a struggling small business and I was a struggling growing channel. And we decided just to kind of join forces. And we've helped each other grow ever since. It's been an amazing collaboration and friendship. And of course, if you have any other questions, drop them in the comment section below. I do try to respond to all comments and questions. If you are traveling to Cancun soon, check out part 1 of this video. Also in the description, I'll list all of the important videos that you should watch before going. And if you are new to my channel, 3 Days and Tres Noches, it would mean the world to me if you subscribe. I bring you honest resort reviews and informational videos like this one. And some exciting news is that I can now help you book your resorts in Cancun. My son Kenny is working directly with Travelingos to help service my followers and subscribers so we can work with you directly. And next month, I'm actually going to be flying into the Tulum airport. I'm going to do a complete walkthrough and explore Tulum a little bit because I haven't been in that area, but I will also be going back to Punta Cana, visiting Jamaica and Aruba for the first time, along with a lot of other travels. So definitely keep following me. You can also find me on Instagram and TikTok.